hello for those of you who are catching the replay. I want to welcome you. I want to ask you to take a moment to share this video out. If you would be so kind, whatever social media platform works for you, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, like our friend Led Former says, um, wherever it is that works for you, please share the video out, tag me in it, let me know that you shared it. This is probably going to be the shortest live that I have ever done because I simply wanted to come on briefly to um, just say thank you to some people. And Dale, hello, hi. I'll be driving, but I'll be listening. I'm so glad, and thank you. How are you doing? So I wanted to say thank you to some people, and I actually have a whole lot going on behind the scenes, and so this is going to be a straight to the point, short live. When you come in, just say hello so that I know you're there. And yeah, hey Maureen, how you doing at work listening? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I am having to do this on my cell phone, which I hate doing because if it rings or something. Hey, C. Thomas, how you doing? Welcome. I'm so glad to have you. First and foremost, so like I said, I'm getting straight to the point today. I'm jumping into it, and um, juicing with Jay, my friend. I call him my Cali bro, juicing with Jay, because that's my brother. He is a wonderful, wonderful person. Um, and if you could, and are you in a position where you can drop his channel in Juicing with Jay? Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Auntie Ellen. How are you doing today? Hey, Juicing with Jay. There's my Kelly bro. How you doing? I was just talking about you. Growing with Hudson. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Hope everything is well with you on your end in Texas. You and not in Texas, Lord. I was thinking about Sweet Pea. You in Tennessee, along with her healthy home. Hope everything is well for you guys, as well as all the people up the East Coast that were affected by the storm. So um, that's okay. Jay, hey, Farmer Q, how you doing, Professor? Good to have you in. Jay, if you could drop your link, and like I said, I'm on my phone, and I don't want to touch anything because if I touch something, I'm not going to know how to get back where I'm going. um, Let me see. I'm gonna touch something anyway. I'm gonna touch something anyway. Okay. Yeah. See, if I keep touching stuff, then I'm gonna be doing stuff that I'm not trying to do. So, yeah, I'm so glad to have you guys. But I wanted to jump in and talk really quickly about Juicing with Jay. If you have not been to his channel, if you have not checked out Juicing with Jay's channel, listen, Juicing with Jay helped me on my juicing to not be wasting. I was so wasteful with fruit, and Juicing with Jay literally came in. I don't know how he knew, but that I was being that wasteful with my fruit. But Juicing with Jay came in and he was like, look, don't be wasting all of this good fruit that you could be putting in your container, basically. Okay. And so, juicing with Jay, I got it, bro. I got it. I got it. And this juicing with Jay is growing dragon fruit. Can y'all believe that? Like, who does that? Juicing with Jay is growing dragon fruit. This is the first person I've ever known to grow dragon fruit, and he is growing it. And look at that baby. Look at that baby. Now, let me be totally transparent with this. Okay. So, this thing came in last Thursday, I believe it was. And let me show y'all the box so y'all know I ain't lying. This thing came in last Thursday. So Jay sends me this. Look what's on the box. Can y'all read that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. You see that? You see that in the corner down there? What does that say? Return to sender, right? They were getting ready. Hey there. Hey, Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. How you doing? Welcome. Uh, Dylan. Dylan, hi. Welcome, Dylan. Haven't seen you here before. Oh gosh, see, I'm touching stuff. I don't want to be doing that. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm sad mine died in the winter storm. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But if you've seen Juicing with Jay's last couple of videos, and he's showing his plants, and he even got like new starts, or I don't know. I don't even know what they call them, because let me be totally transparent. I went through something to get this box right here, and it came in last Thursday on the 18th. And so there was a discrepancy in the address, and so it didn't go into my box. So they'll typically give me like a key. If the box is too big to fit in my mailbox, they'll give me a key and then send me around the corner to get it out of a bigger box. So that's kind of how our post office works. And so when I saw Kiki, I saw Kiki on there eating hers, and I had missed Jay's video saying that he was sending me one, and he was sending Kiki one. I was like, he sent me one? I had no idea. I had no idea it was there. And so I was like, dang, I wanted to try that. I really wanted to try that. And so when we did, Jay and I did a little more research, and he was like, they say it's there at the post office, but y'all know how some of them can be, you know, they're like, well, if it don't have the right address on it, then we gonna have to send it back. And I'm just like, cut it out. Just cut it out, man. But I went back again today because he emailed me again. I went back again today, and I said, let me go early in the morning and make sure that I talk to one of the guys, because I know the guy's going to help me. I just knew it. I knew it. I knew the guys were going to help me. And so I went in, and I was like, yes, there are only men in here. I'm getting this box today. So I got the box. They didn't give me any hassle, like no trouble, no, we got to stick by the rules. We got to follow the rules. None of that. They were like, what box? It's like, okay, this is supposed to be the number on it, but this is actually what's on it. And he went around the corner, and the other guy followed. They were going to look for that box, and they went and found that box. And so I was like, okay, I need to sign for it. Anything? He was like, nope, you don't need to sign for a thing. So he said, I'm just putting in the system that somebody came and got it. But you gave him the box number, you got the key to it. That was like, no brainer. So I opened it immediately because I was concerned about it rotting. And so I said, well, if it's rotten, then I don't know. I'm probably just going to have to send Jay some shipping for this thing. Ship me another one, Jay. I was just going to be like, look, I'll pay for the shipping. Just ship me another one because I want to try this. All right. Again, totally transparent. When I tried this from not Whole Foods, the fresh market, we have a fresh market here, and the fresh market is awesome. Like, it's amazing. But when I tried this from the fresh market, I threw the whole thing in the trash because it literally tasted like nothing. Yeah, it tasted like absolutely nothing. So I was like, and so as you can see, I took a little bit out of there from right there because I wanted to taste this thing before I came on camera, because sometimes my face just tells exactly what's going on the inside. Okay. So I was like, let me see what this thing tastes like first, so that when I go on there, I don't want to hurt my Cali bro feelings, because that's my dude. I don't want to hurt his feelings. I wanted to taste it first, and I did. And I was like, let me hold on. This one It's so good. Like, Jay, you laughing, but you know I'm telling the truth. That thing didn't taste like anything. And so when somebody first mentioned dragon fruit to me and they were like, "Oh, dragon fruit is so good, it's awesome," I was like, stop your line. Stop your line. Because I had tasted that one from the fresh market instead of one from my Calibro. So yeah, I am getting citrus. Like I don't, Jay, I need to know a little more history about this because I'm getting sort of like it's light, but it's sort of like tangerine, and I love tangerines. Tangerine is my favorite. So yeah, I could literally sit there and eat that with a spoon. So that's my first thank you. I went all around the world to say that. That is my first thank you. And yeah, I'm gonna kill that when I get off camera. I guess I'm gonna share with my family. So, secondly, wait a minute. Yeah, he didn't want to say congratulations to Gigi because Gigi won. Send you a spoonful. He didn't want to say congratulations because Gigi won something in his live, but he had to say it anyway. My homie, my Georgia broke farmer. Y'all know he's still bitter about me beating him last winter on the giveaway. He's still a little bit bitter, so it be kind of hard for him sometimes. And so when I won, he didn't want to say congratulations to me that day. And I just thought it was hilarious. But so Broke Farmer sent me some seeds that I had won on his live that day. And so he sent me the peaches and cream corn. Y'all know what kind of bag he sent. He know me. He know what kind of bag I wanted. So he sent me one. He also sent me the early white kohlrabi. Now, I have never tried kohlrabi before, but I'm growing some now. I've started the seeds already. It's germinated. So he sent me, okay, the early white kohlrabi. So I'm looking forward to trying those. And he also sent me some rosemary. Sent me some rosemary. I love me some rosemary. I cook with it like literally 5 days a week. Cook with my rosemary. He also sent me a baggie of China rose radishes. I discovered that I like radishes last year. And so I am so excited to have those and see how they taste. And so thank you, Broke Farmer. Thank you so much for sending that to me. Now, Tina. Listen. Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. Look, all y'all gonna see is these bags right here that I've organized these seeds in. That's all y'all see right here. I got them bunched in together. You cannot even imagine how many seeds that Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden has sent me. It is unbelievable. Let me just tell y'all some of them because, Lord, like I knew that she was going to send, you know, some seeds, but it's like once you get all of these seeds in front of you, then you realize how many there really are. So this bag, I have the mustards, spinach, and Swiss chard. And I love Swiss chard, but I got the pink flamingo Swiss chard from her. And that one I'm planning. I also got the Giant Noble, the Dragon's Tongue mustard, the Osaka purple mustards, the 5 color Australian Swiss chard. How did I miss that? I'm planning that too. I got the Lucullus. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, all that Swiss chard in this bag. There's so many cabbages, kale, collards, tot soy, broccoli, like all of these baggies, all of these baggies, y'all. So that is not even half of it. So I just want to say thank you, Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. I appreciate you. You know how much I want to grow. Um, I have some stuff to share with y'all, but I can't do it today. Um, I can't do it today because I gotta go. But let me just say, all of this stuff is gonna get put in some dirt. Okay, I'm just gonna say that all of this stuff is gonna get put in some dirt. So stay tuned. Mm-mm-mm. Garden of Twitty, how are you doing? Garden of Twitty, was that you last week who said that you were about to share my video out? Was that you? Yes, thank you. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. Mm-hmm. Hey, Erica Taylor, how are you doing? Hey, y'all, just made it in. About to plant a big old banana pup, so I'll be listening. Oh man, see, I'm touching stuff because I'm trying to look. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody saying hello to anybody. Hey, Sammy Joe, how you doing? All is well. Thank you so much. Just busy, 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 busy. Yeah, that was you. I had some family and friends check out your vids. I thought that was you. I think I have your address already. I'm sending you some seeds. It was my I oh guys, I made 2,500. Where am I now? At least like 2540 subscribers. So I made my 2,500 subscribers. So Garden of Twitty, I hope that you like some of these things. If you don't, feel free to say no. Hey, G Mama Grows, how you doing? What up, broke farmer? I already talked about you. You missed it. So Garden of Twitty, this is what I have. And this is not all of it. I'm just going to send you like an entire packet of seeds because I really appreciate you sharing my video out with your friends and family. I appreciate that so much. Um, I have beets. Tell me if there's anything that you don't want here. I started these peas. We're not going to eat them. I have a new pack here. We ain't going to eat them. My family is not going to eat them. Some seeds. I love seeds to grow. Thank you, sister. You're so welcome. Well, thank you. I appreciate you more than you know. I have butternut squash. We're not going to eat that. I have pumpkins. I have a couple of packets of pumpkins, but I'm going to have to think again about whether I want to grow pumpkins because typically I only use pumpkin. I only buy pumpkins, at that time of year, and I'll freeze it because I put it in my body soaps. So I like it for that, but I don't need, a 20-pound pumpkin to do that. And I definitely don't need to take up space growing pumpkins to do that. And I have cucumbers. I also have Garden of Twitty. I think I have purple peas, purple bush beans, and a couple of others. So you're going to get a whole packet. Just put it like that. You're going to get a whole packet of seeds. And, just as a thank you. And, I reached 2,500. It's time to get something else away anyway. So, yay. Look, Look down to see if you hit that button. 21 in chat, 12 thumbs. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Hudson. Thank you so much. So, like I said, I was going to be very, very short on this live because Eco is coming back and I have to prep my floor because we're getting ready to take out the water heater. We're going to switch out the water heater, put a new water heater in. So he's going to come back, and our power is going to have to go off and all of that stuff. So there's no need in me trying to really get into it and, that type of stuff right now. Thank you. Thank you, Hudson. I appreciate that, sis. You're going to have to go back and watch the beginning, bro, because, yes, sir. That is so awesome. So excited to help and share. Thank you. I appreciate that, Garden of Twitty. Thank you so much. It's so hot here in Nova Scotia. Power is going on and off, but I'm trying to listen. Listen. Since, I don't know, probably for the last, I would say 6 months or so, we have had more power outages than a few. And so that's why I went ahead and bought the solar generators. Well, they're solar power banks, but solar generators, that's what everybody calls them. And yeah. That's what I bought all of that stuff for. And that way, if anything goes out, like when the weather starts to get bad or anything like that, I just take the internet box and then just plug it into one of these power generators. Matter of fact, I got one right here. I have the light. I have my phone plugged in. Wrong way. And I also have the light over here plugged in. So I love these. I absolutely love these. Listen, they are worth the investment. If y'all want me to post a link in the description area once I'm done. That literally, my phone was about dead, so it's charging here now, and my light is running off of this same one. And this one is like the 300. It's 300 watts. So it just makes a difference. And then I have another one down there that's a 500 watt. Let's see. And it cost about the same as the one that I got for the 300 watt. But there are certain features on the 300 watt that I like more than the features on the 500 watt. So, sorry, here it is. So I also got this one. So I'll leave these links in the description area. So if y'all want to check these out, you can. It makes a world of difference. As you can see, we just leave the cords plugged in because we use these all the time. And especially with all the power outages and things that we have. Hey, Lady Cheryl, how you doing? I enjoyed your live last night. I was in the background listening because I was cooking and canning. So, yeah, I canned some meatballs last night. So, yeah. What Hudson speaking? What's she speaking? Hey, G Mama. I think I said hey to you. I have fruit on my lemon and lime tree already, but I'm not going to brag because of how the meal I did. Brag on, baby. Brag on. You can brag if you want to. But so that's about it for today, guys. I'm gonna have to come back another day. We have been super, super busy. We just been super busy. We have a lot of things going on that I'll have to share with you guys later. But for now, we got to get this new water heater in because, yeah, that's some of the stuff that we'll talk about on a later date. Alrighty. So thank you guys. Remember, take care of yourselves, take care of your family. Check on your family up there. Sorry, I can't work much today. Driving in center support. And listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're okay. We're okay. Um, so check on your family on the East Coast that had those storms go through, because I understand that there were some people who really got hit hard in certain areas. So make sure that you check on them if you have anybody in that area, your family. When I say family, I include my friends who may not be blood, because they my family for real. Um, we just went through something. Be safe, and peace and love. And I really hope that you guys recover quickly from that. I have had a number of people um, that have had health issues. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just recently, that we were fortunate to be able to help to make it, to survive. So um, we've been busy. We have been busy, and we just do what we have to do, and are just grateful to. And this is let me just say this before I go, guys. When you are growing things in your yard, like, I know a lot of times we take these herbs and things. That's why I said, for Broke Farmer, I love my herbs, and I really truly appreciate this, because all of this type of stuff I use to make stuff that is going to help you to live better. It's going to help your immune system. It helps. I don't make it like that for other people. I just had some special circumstances that I had to do. And for those in a part of the G tribe, you already know, and we went through all of that. But when you can provide something, or even provide that information. Hi, Cherie, how are you doing? Or even provide that information to people that literally saves lives, you will look at this stuff differently. Instead of just a garnish for food, you start looking at this stuff very, very differently. And you start growing this stuff with intent. We got to be intentional about, first of all, starting gardens, making sure that our family understands the importance of growing their own food. Because look, there's nobody out here who is going to come and rescue us when the crap hits the fan. So we got to make provisions now. I am talking about mullein. That's one of the things that I'm talking about. I am talking, and let me give y'all some of this information really quick before I go. So yes, mullein is one of them. So if you know somebody who is fighting this, who is struggling with this, tell them about that mullein. Tell them about that horehound, because that stuff is going to help your chest. They're going to need that red onion. They're going to need that garlic. They're going to need the what did we do? We did the honey, we did the red onion, we did the garlic, we did the ginger. And I hope you got yours complete already. But mullein is incredible for helping your lungs, helping you breathe better. It was one of the teas that I used to sell. So we would drink the tea in the beginning of this. We would drink the teas, and it had, these things in it. Yes, honey, ginger, the mullein, the horehound, which is another herb. Of course, you need your vitamins. Um, I made some tinctures that have dandelion, as well as, no, I didn't have Damiana this time. I had the dandelion and the burdock leaf, the burdock root. It is powerful. It is powerful. So don't be letting people sit around you and suffer, okay? If you have the ability, you have the ability to help somebody, to fight, like fight hard. And I tell my friends, my family, listen, if you are sick, don't play with it. Don't be like, well, I don't want to take too much. You know, I'm gonna take this teaspoon or I'm gonna take 3 drops. You gotta save lives. You gotta save lives. So this thing, you have to, be your own advocate for your family. And you gotta make sure that they understand that this thing is aggressive. And if you're not aggressive back, it's going to do harm. It's going to do some real harm. So we've been helping people to live, like literally life and death situations, helping people to live. So what we do as growers, so important. Hey, BB, how you doing? Hey, Sifting Some Soil 55, how you doing? Hey, Sapphire Diamond Pearls, how you doing? Make sure that this dandelion, I get dandelion from my yard, and I also grow dandelion on my wall, on my herb wall. Hey, Foster Family Fun, how you doing? So I was able to go out there. I was able to get some burdock right out of my yard. I knew it didn't have no pesticides in it. I knew it didn't have any of that stuff. It came right from my yard. I took that burdock. I took that dandelion. I took some vodka. I poured it over that stuff. And let me tell you, it is powerful. It is powerful. In the other tincture that I did with the G Tribe, there was the red onion, specifically red onion, because red onion has so much stuff. Let me, hold on. I know I said this was going to be the shortest video in history, live. This was going to be the shortest live in history. But this is so important that I can't just, because if I walk away from here and drop dead and not have given you guys this information, like I would be in the afterlife, like, oh Lord, I didn't tell my people. Let me tell you some of the things that are in red onions, okay? Auntie Ellen, I sent the video to all of you, to all of the G Tribe. So I hope you saw it. And if you did not get it, or you can't, or you don't see it on my community area, you can look up like the member posts. So if you don't see it there, just inbox me in the IG group, and then I will send it to you. Okay. Burdock, plant that burdock now, right now. Plant that burdock and make sure that you have plenty of burdock. I am going to see if I have any more, because listen, when it comes to burdock, we plant our seeds. Like, we don't play with it. We plant our seeds. So I will let you know whether I have some more burdock. But back to this red onion. JG is here. Hey, JG, how you doing? Hello, I see you now. Hello, hello. So the benefits of red onion, chromium, which is good for blood sugar, biotin, which is good for your hair, B6, good for your metabolism, sulfur, a detox of your liver, okay? You know, the liver has to cleanse itself. That's what it's cleansing, helping to cleanse your body, all right? It's going to flush toxins and things out of your body. So the sulfur is naturally in the red onion. Vitamin C, obviously, for the immune system and the adrenals. B1, which is good for stress. Vitamin K, which helps with bruising, blood clotting. Quercetin is an antiviral, antihistamine, anti-inflammatory, helps with the heart and the immune system. It's an anti-cancer, and they actually did a study. I forgot to write down the year that they did the study, talking about using red onion for laryngeal and ovarian cancer. Okay, So when I'm telling you powerful, I really mean powerful. So it helps absorption of lycopene, which is a phytonutrient that is also found in tomatoes. All right. So that's just the red onion. That's just the red onion, family. So just imagine all of the other stuff. So when I'm telling you specifically to do this stuff, have this stuff on hand, have this stuff, say, hey, turf therapy, how you doing? Have this stuff on hand, family, so that you can take care of your family. You can give them natural things. Um, okay, that was just with J. You can give them natural things that is going to be a strong benefit for them, and that's going to cut their healing time in half. And here's another thing: when you are taking natural medicines, that every 4 hours thing, you need to cut that down to every 2.5 to 3 hours. So that means that you're going to be taking medication, natural medications around the clock. Because when something as strong and as deadly as what we're experiencing now comes, you have to be as aggressive towards it as it is towards you, if that makes sense. Okay. Hey Roro, how you doing? Hey King Leo, hello. Hi Love Notes, how you doing? So good to see you. So it's really important that you know how healing fruit is. I heard one guy talking about, the difference between fruit healing your body and vegetables healing your body. And he was like, if you're sick, go with the fruit, because the vegetables, even though you have a lot of fiber and things in there, you have as much fiber in the fruit. Even though you have a lot of fiber and things in there, the vegetables are going to slow your healing process, where the fruit diet is going to speed up the healing process because it has so much stuff. Right now, I'm starting my day every single day off with watermelon. And I'm telling you, with having the type of hormonal imbalances that I have suffered with for so many years, I feel like a different woman. I feel like a totally different person. Um, just my energy level. Anybody who suffers with thyroid or any type of metabolic syndrome, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you sleep all night and then you get up and you're like, yawn, like, man, I could really use another 8 hours of sleep. I don't deal with that anymore. Just from starting myself on a fruit diet. So sometimes we have to get over the whole, well, I don't look like this, I don't look like that. Who cares? I care more about how I feel at this point in my life. I can work on the physical stuff, but if you don't get that how you feel in check, you're going to have some problems that you can't overcome. Um, Exactly, Love Notes. Fruits have those antiseptic, antiviral, antibacterial, all of that stuff. It has the greatest stuff. My goodness. So make sure, let's see, Sharisa, I suffer from thyroid and fibroids. I have to be super vigilant. Exactly. Exactly. And Lady Cheryl said have thyroid issues. Jackson Journal said me. So y'all know that if you're not eating the right things, if you're not putting what your body needs into it, like, forget what everybody else does, because what does it for them does not work for people that have hormonal issues, thyroid issues, metabolic issues. It doesn't work. So, some people like, well, all you have to do is lower your calories and this and that. Bull. Bull. It's not the same. It's not a one size fits all thing when you're dealing with somebody who has those types of issues. So make sure that you are keeping your natural medicines on hand, there's another great one. Now, I don't have anything to do with these people. I just believe in sharing what is fantastic and what works. Hey JT, how you doing over there in Alaska? So great to have you today. So it's called ACF cold and flu. And again, I'll leave the link to the exact one. So if y'all want to, after this video is over, I'm going to go and get the link. The ACF cold and flu. Yes, turmeric. Absolutely. And this is why I grow turmeric. This is why I grow it. But guess what? I don't sit around and wait on what I'm growing in the ground. I go ahead and buy me some bags of turmeric. I also, hey, growing with Donnie, how you doing? Yeah, I buy my turmeric, the ground, so it's already done. And then when my turmeric gets to that point where it's ready to be harvested, then guess what? I can go and I can dry that and I can ground that too, and I have even more. So all of this type of stuff, like make it a point to be growing some of this stuff because, hey, growing with Jay, how you doing? How you doing? It's so great to have you. But make sure you're keeping some of this stuff on hand for your family because we're getting ready to go into the cold and flu season. I just got count them, two elderberry trees, two of them. Eco was about to flip his lid. He said, "What are you gonna do with more trees?" I'm gonna figure it out. That's what I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna figure it out. Lisa, hey Lisa, how you doing? It's so good to have you. So, man, listen, and Lisa put me on to those elderberry trees. I was just telling them, Lisa, about my new elderberry trees. I got two of them, and I know when Lisa sent me that message, she wasn't saying that, girl, you got to buy all of them, but she was like, well, the lady pulled out two for you. She pulled out two for other sister girl, and I was like, yep, want both of them. Mm-hmm. So thank you for Lisa. Always put me on. Yes, listen, Lisa. Foster Family Fund is asking, where did you get the elderberry trees from? So, put her on. Put her on. But we're over here in Lisa and I are both in Tallahassee Foster Family Fund. So, yep, I got two. I ain't got nowhere to put them trees, but guess what? We're gonna make space and we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, on the balcony, that elderberry is gonna be a problem because listen, these are tall. The ones that I have, like we were mashed up in the car together. But I didn't care. I didn't care. Rather I eat the fresh beets and lower my blood pressure and build my blood. Exactly. All of that type of stuff. Listen, let your food be your medicine. Let your food be your medicine. Let it be your medicine. So I want to come back on before the week is out, but I don't know if I actually can because we have a lot of stuff that we've got to do. I prune mine to 4 feet and they grow to 10 feet. Yeah, this one is tall already. It has some elderberries on one of the trees and looks like something ate them off. I don't know if something ate them or they just like got knocked off or whatever. But yeah, one of them got elderberries on it already. So I just want to make sure that I have a variety of things around here so that we can use so many things. Just like Auntie Ellen sent me yarrow. Amazing. Amazing. What do you use For your daughter's scalp. My little sister is struggling with eczema. Okay, so my daughter does not have scalp eczema. Um, Hers affects her, well, it did affect her body, but she really doesn't suffer so much anymore. I had her start drinking a lot more distilled water. When she is drinking just straight distilled water instead of this yucky water, this house, the water is just gross. It's gross. My source has more trees connected with me through Gigi. Okay, you heard that, Boss Family Fun? I'll put you in touch with Lisa. I'm going to send you a message through Instagram, Foster Family Fund, so that you'll have Lisa's page. Then you guys can connect from there. Um, uh, what was I saying? Gosh. In my senior citizens years, y'all, I'm telling you, it's a mess. Oh, I was talking to Donnie about my daughter. So she is, when she is on the distilled water and also the chlorophyll drops in her water, she does not deal with eczema. She don't deal with eczema anymore. And oh, and obviously, get some natural soap. So you got to deal with the inside, because what causes eczema is something on the inside. It goes right along with having asthma. Um, when people have asthma, typically they're going to have some sort of eczema too, even if it happens later on in life, which is what I have discovered with a lot of people, is that it's going to happen later on in life. So, black soap is great. Yes, yes, it's just a little harsh and drying for my daughter. So I never really recommended the black soap because it does have the tendency to dry the skin a lot more than the handmade soaps. And so I prefer over the African black soap. Believe it or not, with eczema patients, I prefer the activated charcoal. And from what my customers would tell me, that was the better choice for them. But obviously, each individual is different. So, yeah, you got to deal with the inside. You got to deal with the inside. Oatmeal soap is amazing. And I actually make, and if she having any issues, my friend's little girl have issues with breakouts or anything, I'll make her a oatmeal packet. And so literally I'll just put in some of the colloidal oatmeal, which you can use either one, because I would make soap with both. But the colloidal oatmeal is the better choice. And they even have it at the Dollar Tree. So you don't have to spend the high prices for the colloidal oatmeal. Just look at the Dollar Tree in the skin products area around the soaps and things. See if you see the colloidal oatmeal there. But it's definitely always with the bath body products. That's where I always find it in my Dollar Tree. So I don't know how your Dollar Tree may be set up, but that's kind of how I find it in my Dollar Tree. But yeah, oatmeal is amazing. You can put it, just sprinkle some in the tub with the kids, and it'll soften that eczema. Literally, I would say 90% of the customers that I had eczema or some other type of skin condition. So that's why I had to be so super picky about what I chose to put into my products. Lady Cheryl said oatmeal soap for her grand angel Bria and shea butter. Yes, yes, great combination. I had actually make my family's lotion as well because of all of this issue with my daughter and the eczema. All of my kids had it at the young age, but the I still make their lotion and everything because like the stuff out there, it just is too much. It's too much. It's really too much. And the soap, the lotion is like all day type of moisturizing and non greasy. My son had that thing that makes your hair fall out, alopecia. Use 100% cortisone on his hair, and it worked. Nice, nice. I actually made a blue, God, what soap was that? Bentonite clay. I believe I put in it bentonite clay and maybe blue clay in that young man. This young man had sores all over his head. And it was bad, but it worked with just making sure that he washed his hair, cleaning his scalp, and we had to be like, look, don't go back to whoever that barber was because you breaking out that fast after getting out of his chair, something's really wrong with that. This is great. Thanks, everybody. I told my dad I would check with my garden fam. I knew y'all could help. Yeah, there is a lot of great stuff out there. There's some stuff that's better than others, and the simpler, the better. But deal with that inside issue. The topical is great, but if you don't deal with that inside issue, the problems are going to still just keep popping up. So, let's see. Okay. Any questions before I go? Before I leave, any questions? I'm gonna just be eating on this while I'm waiting on, because I know the delay is probably a good 10 seconds. Hmm. Yes, Tracy, eczema is allergy related. So this was the problem. I went and got my daughter allergy tested. She was, no, maybe 6, 7. Got her allergy tested. They saw all of the stuff that she was allergic to. And then we cut out the stuff that she was allergic to, that they told us about in that allergy test. She's allergic to oak trees. She's allergic to certain grasses. We kept her away from all of that stuff, and she was still having the issue. So sometimes it's just about finding the right something to ingest that is properly filtering your body. And that was what happened with my daughter. So the soaps would work temporarily and it would make her, more comfortable for a while. Um, and then she would have a monster breakout. And something happened in the air. I'm just going to say it was in the air in 2018. And I was at an event, and so many people came up to my table and said, I don't know what is happening. Like, I have not had issues with eczema since I was a child. And now I am totally broke out. So something was happening, because I'm not talking about 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people. I'm talking about a lot of people having the same issue, saying that all of a sudden now they're just breaking out so bad. So you have to find something, if you do them allergy tests, make sure that you follow and cut out all that stuff that is not great for them, or that they're allergic to. And then you also, if the problems persist, then you're going to have to move on to what can flush the body adequately enough to make sure that the skin is responding to that. And so For my daughter, it was as simple as starting distilled water. Once she started, she was already been using natural soap since she was little. So when she started with the distilled water, she was like, whoa. Even her teenage acne responded to the the distilled water. Even her teenage acne responded to it. And then looking at her skin, it's like, whoa, where did all of that eczema go? Because it would be in the creases of her arms, behind her knees, down the sides of her legs, on top of her feet. She even had it so bad that one of the bottoms of her feet was just raw, like in the inset, where in your arch rather. I don't know why I call it the inset. In the arch of your feet. That's a miserable way to have to walk around. So we were desperately looking for years and years and years. And so she doesn't have to deal with that anymore. Yep, she's allergic to pollen. Like, it's so bad. And we're surrounded by oak trees in North Florida. Hey, Mason, how you doing? Up there with your red bananas. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I am. I really am. My daughter's children are lactose intolerant. Yep, because they ain't no cows. They kids. We stopped drinking cow's milk back in 2003. Yep. Yep. So I know you're happy. I know you're happy. So I'm going to go ahead before Eco Neighbor gets back in. Y'all, if y'all see him around, if you see his video or whatever, tell him tomorrow, happy birthday, Eco Neighbor. It's his birthday tomorrow. So tell him happy birthday. I promise you he'll love you for it. He loves his birthday. It's a big deal for him. It's a big deal for him. So thank you guys. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families, and make sure that if you didn't catch this video from the beginning, like, go back. Go back to the beginning. Tomorrow is your husband's birthday. Yay. Happy birthday to your husband too. All right. So I'm going to get out of here and go ahead and prep the floor so that if we waste any more water, then, it won't totally destroy my floors. So I will talk to you guys at a later time. Look, I said this was going to be the shortest live in history. I guess this probably is, though, because we're right at an hour. It probably is still the shortest live that I've done, at least in a while. Gigi, I'm going to pick one from the garden. You're making it look super bomb. Jay, you think it's a game, don't you? It's not a game. It's not a game. So thank you again for that. Thank you, Broke Farmer, and thank you, Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden, for this tons of seeds that you have sent. Jackson Journal, hey there, how you doing? I appreciate you guys being here. So I'm going to go and I'm going to leave a link to that ACF cold and flu that I was telling you guys about. It has some of the stuff in it that I talked about today. It has the horehound, it has the mullein, it has ginger, garlic, turmeric. Yeah, it has some of that stuff in it. Now, don't be mad at me about the price, because I don't sell it. It just worked. It just worked. When my daughter was little and burning up with fever, had some sort of weird, maybe, yeah, I'm not created flu. That's what I use to help to keep my child alive. help her to be able to breathe because she has asthma. So it's some great stuff out there. Hey, Kiki. Yep, you missed it. You missed it, girl. You missed it. I hope you catch the replay, though. Lots of great information in here. I hope that the information that I gave was helpful. If you have any questions, then just email me. What's my email address? Do I know it? I don't be knowing it. There it go. There it is. ggnhomestead@yahoo.com. My daughter said, who uses Yahoo? Like, why would you even set up a Yahoo account? I'm like, Lead Farmer had one, so I don't know. I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something different. So yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later. G Tribe, see you in the chat in a few minutes. All right. Take care. Peace, family. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.